So most progressive young people consider themselves agnostics or atheists, defend the right of sexual minorities, spread the idea of safe sex, don't have any traditional values, openly criticize the government, and try to build neoliberal democratic state. But actually, this non-governmental organization, together with promoting the Western way of life, they make a lot of real good, useful things. For example, for 2 years, I worked at Media Center, Club KG. It was sponsored by Western countries, organizations, and its main purpose was training journalism to young people from 13 to 26 years old. And I really appreciate the efforts of Club Media to motivate young people for new knowledge and experiences. And also, they do a lot of real useful things, but I would never suggest my little sisters to attend this school, because they, together with teachings in journalism, they spread Western ideas, and I was observing how young guys were coming and telling me that, you know, at first I was a homophobe, I expressed aversion and hatred towards guys and lesbians, but now I understand that there are human beings like me and they have rights to love and be loved like me. So young people, the most influenced group of people. I have just 5 minutes and so many things to tell. The another ideology is the ideology of Tengrism. Tengrism is something like a Central Asian religion. Tengrism believers view their existence as sustained by the eternal blue sky, Tengri, the fertile Mother Earth, and spirit sisters. In their understanding, heaven, earth, the spirits of nature and the ancestors provide every need and protect all humans. So they observe some traditions, some paganism traditions, like hanging wreaths on trees and wishing hanging wreaths on trees, asking for dead ancestors' spirits protection, wearing the protection amulet, and so on. And nowadays, number of politicians try to fill this ideological gap, pushing the ideology of Tengrism. The main ideology of Tengrism is awareness of one's ancestors, so everybody should know at least the names of 7 fathers. They should respect for elders, and also the main values, it is revival and maintaining national traditions, and also the maintaining the spirits of the free nomadic people. So our ancestors were nomadic people, and they appreciate their freedom, and they accepted other faiths and ways of life as a penetration to their life, and that's why don't accept. Even nowadays, the followers of Tengrism accept Islam as a religion of Arabic people, Christian as a religion of Russians or European people, and that's all. That's why they blame young people who follows other faiths or other ways of life. So in religiosity, I would like to tell about Christianity and Islam. Christian faith, the Christian faith developed in Kyrgyzstan. A Christian faith spread among Kyrgyz young people after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Till 1991, Kyrgyz people had never been influenced by the Christian faith. They, as I told, considered it as a religion of the Russians. But after the collapse of the Soviet Union, this moral vacuum was attractive to the Christian missionaries, mainly to Protestants and Baptists, and they try to focus mainly on young people, and they attract young people through different activities, games, charities, and educational centers. So nowadays we can see a lot of followers of Christians, especially Protestants, among young people. Islamic faith. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, Islam started to revive in Kyrgyzstan. In the Soviet Union, our parents, they believed in one God. They continued to observe some Islamic traditions like circumcision or funeral prayers. But they have a little information about Islam and its principles. And after the independence, it was logical that under the influence of Turkey and Saudi Arabia, Islam started to revive, and especially among young people. And nowadays we can see more practicing Muslims among young people rather than adults. And here's some series. Okay. But nowadays we can see a lot of problems among young generation, among young Muslims, and I would like to draw your attention to this picture. This picture was taken in the central mosque, which is located in the capital city Bishkek, and I think this picture tells about describes the current situation of the Muslim community in the best way. As you can see, people who offer their prayers, they are scattered away from each other. They don't stay very close to each other, shoulder by shoulder. I think that it tells us about the main problem of the Muslim community. It is the absence of unity. Absence of unity, and we don't have a strong leadership who will be able to unite all Muslims. Mufti is not an authoritative figure among young people, and at the mosque and Islamic institutions, children are taught Hanafi school of Sunni Islam. But we have other branches of Islam like Salafism, followers of Sayyid Nursi and Fathullah Gulen, Tabligh Jamaat, and so on. And even from the outfit of these people, we can see that the group in front of the picture, they have the similar clothes. And usually members of the Tabligh Jamaat, they wear clothes like this, and we can suggest that they are members of Tabligh Jamaat. And other guys, one of them had a headdress which is in the center. He had a headdress, national headdress Kalpak, and boy next to him has a national headdress Uzbek people, and others look more European. And I think that even from the outfit we can guess from which groups they are. And the another problem, as you can see, the most